So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Pistol formation. To the air, it's Ncaa. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come. From the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Off target and incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. 1-1 to bring that punt team onto the field. On to punt now for the first time today. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Wide open downfield. Tackle made it at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have.
He'll take a deep shot here. The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Picks up the first and is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They're doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second and 10 here. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. Just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And now a carry here for the fullback. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, you go to more reliable here. The fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. Third down and goal. Great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. He's in the clear. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And there's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal. Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 19 set to kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Peoples. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To throw, it's Ncaa. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. To throw, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide end. Finds the receiver in the middle of the field. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To throw, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Using his legs. It's Peoples. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Linebacker shifting around now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. To dart to the left side. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know exactly where he was. Not just the marker, but the sideline to be able to get a foot inbounds.
Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Peoples.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Now the 40, the 30, at the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. But it'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Chris, you don't see this very often. 3rd down in inches, and they decided to throw the football. I mean, they had inches to go, but instead, they throw the ball. And it cost them some big yards, and now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. will take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Quick throw to the left. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Oh, leaning on the run game here late. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Finding space at the 20. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Longhorns are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Baxter. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try the left side with a toss. A quick shoot. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, testing the middle. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the...
They go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43 to the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Back to the ground game on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Great coverage.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Canes are on the move. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards.
Touchdown, Hurricane! They put... They'll try the run. There he goes! Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're...
And the Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's up to 81 yards rushing. rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
You know, as a defense,
looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in.
Offside. Defense.
and you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up.
Into the end zone he goes. Touch. And goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Right down the middle. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it in. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the timing just a hair off.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to...
This will likely be the last play of the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Back open in the middle. It's a running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the tight end. Wide open spaces. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Got a man. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
This defense is going to have...
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go.
Let's go.
They're going to run it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me...
Turning on the Jets. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
To be honest,
And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? QB draw. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. He's up to 107 yards on. Running back searching for a hole. He's loose. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Snags it over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
man, and that's just making...
Quarterback making checks. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. It's a seam wide open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sets up the screen. Oh, out of space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Miami Hurricanes. Taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Wake Forest Demon. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. No matter who's been leading the program. The Canes will snap it on first and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He's got him in the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space... Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Leaves it with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I love when defensive back...
Running to the left. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success.
Turning it on! Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. I don't know if it was the turf monster or slipsies or what, but he'll go down with no contact and lose yardage on the play. And the Canes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dumps it off in the flats. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the ground game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Nice.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down.
And this offense is just so dynamic.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass, it's Chadwick. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Hurricane! Hauled that baby in and then strolled it. Split backs here. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Makes his man miss. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the...
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Got room to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Hauls it in. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got the back over the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possessions.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Leaves it with the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He now has 80 yards rushing, and this guy's just having... Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Barrels ahead. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed